Well, the sun is down, but I'm working. I sprayed myself up with mosquito spray, and I'm trying to get this this gate done tonight. If I can at least get the gate done tonight. I really thought I'd finish the entire fence line today, but helping people is important. Repairing your cars is important. Pre-drilled these holes on this side already for the gate side. I had to use a bigger gap over here on this side in order to fit the hinge on and have enough meat to drill into for the leg bolts. I'm going to work as long as I can. Let's see if I can get a couple more pieces of fence line in before dark, or it's really too dark. I don't have my yard light hooked up because it was in the RV, which right now is not powered. Although I'm going to remedy that pretty soon here and have the RV powered again, because it does have electricity. It's got the batteries, that is. It's a lot of work putting the hinges on. Well, that's with the leg bolts pre-drilling and everything. Lining up the gates, that's a lot of work. So that one's going in a sharp angle. It has to, so I don't split the wood. And not a sharp angle, but an angle. I'll probably end up just getting the gate done the way it's looking. Probably doesn't show up on the camera well, but it's getting dark. The camera enhances the light. It's going to be dark soon. I don't know why this one is not sitting on the nut. Well, I've never had them sloppy like that before. see this end of this fence piece right here is not supported yet, so it's a bit wobbly. Still got to support the fence. There's that hinge. Now, lining this up is fun. I have to, I've measured up 9 inches up, and what I do is I try to line it up with my hand. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Here's my mark. I try to line this up, centered, and then get it on the edge over here, on the edge of this 2x4 straight. I want to have that straight as good as I can, and drill a hole. It slipped. Alright, I'll get that one in and do the next. Now, one thing I noticed is I had a bit of sag on the end of that gate over there. The other side is starting to sag, so I've got to get some reinforcement on the pallet. The last pallet itself needs some reinforcement. It's starting to shift a little bit, so I've got to probably put a couple screws in it, maybe a cross brace, because that pallet is taking a lot of pressure. So it'll take some time aligning and reinforcing stuff to get this all to hold itself up right. Need to loosen that a bit. Somehow it's a little crooked. There we go. Pine smells sweet. This is that old stuff that I had from out in the forest, that lumberyard job I did. Boy, it still smells sweet inside after all these years. 10, now 11 years sitting outside. Isn't that funny? 11 years. I've had it a year. Soon it'll be a year. Time sure flies, doesn't it? Well, I'm going to finish these here, and we'll come back. Well, here we go. Well, that wobble's bad over here. I definitely have to stabilize this framework here. Definitely have to stabilize it. Anyway, this is free. And this one should work, although it's wobbly. It's very wobbly. The entire gate needs to be stabilized. The entire fence needs to be stabilized, but it works. I've got a working double gate. So now the next project is stabilization and latches. So bring this together. Now the problem is, as I said, this pallet is sort of shifting like this. It's being torqued. So I'm going to have to put a cross brace in there to stop that from torquing. And so what I'll do is I'll support the ends of the gates and then put cross bracing in there to prevent that. So I'm going to put one from top coming down to here, and then inside probably two. Well, if I can get one in there. I'm not sure if I can do it in the bottom, but I definitely have to stop that twisting. And same here. This one probably won't be as bad, but there's definitely nothing really to stop from twisting too bad until I get some cross bracing. There's the gate. Now I've got just a little bit further to go, but I think right now I want to concentrate on bracing these gates first a little bit, with a little bit of time I'll have left, and then I can start using them. And I think right now I'm going to put the latch on. Still working. My old carport that collapsed in the winter had some of these metal stakes that'll work for supporting the fence for now. Gotta find my hammer. And hopefully this will go in there, not hit a rock. Ha! That isn't moving. Wow. Wow, that made a difference. That's not wobbling at all now. Got same thing over here. So I had screwed it onto the fence already. Now, that fence isn't moving a bit. Look at that. That's solid now. That's rugged. Look at this side. Nothing. Nothing. That's good. I do that on the opposite side, on the inside of the fence, and we'll be good to go. Let's take the camera off the tripod and let's see how it looks. I don't know, what do you think? they're sort of necessary. I could shorten them maybe, but I think the longer length gives them more strength and durability. I could certainly shorten them and have less of an angle out, more of a downward, but I think for now I'm going to leave it anyway. Once I clean out the yard and all the pallets right here, all my work area, I'll have a clear view and see what I think of it. But I think some treated lumber, heavy duty 4x4s, lag bolts, and more of a from up to the top, maybe angled outwards this way some. I think I got to look into that idea. But right now, definitely it's going to function. Again, I'm not sure what I think of that, them hanging out like that. Tell me what you think. Well, let me put the camera back on the tripod and see if the gate works. I don't know if I showed you, I put the latch on. Did I show you that? I don't think so. I've just been plugging right along trying to get this stuff done. Now there's a little bit of stress on it because the gates, I still got pressure this way, alright? So the gates are still leaning on each other here. But let me see. Yeah, there's no more sway this way. No more sway this way. Although the pallet does flex a little, that the pallet flexes some, so that's going to be an issue. I'm going to have to strengthen up that pallet. But there we have it, people. A gate wide enough to drive a car through. Huh? What do you think? And see, I've designed it so I can come back far. Okay, on both sides. Oops, let me move that drill. Hold on a minute. See, now the gate swings wide. See the angle there on both sides, so that I have room to get a vehicle maneuver around into here. So that was my intention. That's why I came in off the corner a little bit. And if I shorten that, I can swing the gate even further. Give me more of a space to turn and go in. The idea, though, like I said, I can still get a vehicle in there for bringing in supplies. Well, I feel good. I think I'm going to close my gate and maybe call it quits. It's probably about 8:30 now. So, let me see. Well, we got a little bit of a gravity issue. I do have one more thing I'm going to be doing yet, though, with this. Now, generally this is going to be like this, and this will come and latch. Boom, latched. See how that works? Unfortunately, like I said, I got to stop the sway coming this way. So I still have to reinforce this a little bit. And then flip the latch, the gate opens. And I've got one more thing I want to do. See how this swings on me? I think I'll do that yet now. Yeah, I'm going to put, I got one more thing I want to do. I've got these metal bars. Where did I put it? I bought these for this purpose. These metal stakes are going to go this way, drilled through the frame of the pallet of the door, right? And then they're going to stick in the ground and stop it from swinging. That way, if a little breeze comes up, the gate isn't going to swing if I'm driving my car through. I'm going to put those through right now. Might as well. Well, I got the drill set up. Figure right here, that's the strongest part of this pallet because it's a weak spot here. Or do I want it right there? Do I want it right by the end? Guess I could. Can I get that in there? Yes, I could. Let's do it. Okay, now I'm going to use this to mark where that goes. Looks good. Drill this down here. Now, this guy inserts through here, drops all the way through into the ground. I know my gate can't swing. I gotta lift up, swing the gate, drop it. Done. Can't swing. See that? Very simple, very cheap. It was $1.69 for this metal stake. I say I drilled it a little crooked. Oh well. See, if I pull that up, look at that swings. Drop it back in, I can't swing. See that? Right in place. That really helps a lot. Might as well do the other one real quick. Actually, no, the other one is temporarily holding my my chicken wire. Alright, I'll get to that later. Now I gotta stop. Tomorrow I've got to stop that sway and reinforce and brace the pallets. The end pallets have to be stopped from swaying. That's what I got going on right here, and that's why the gate is leaning together on each other. But I feel pretty good now. I've got a gate, I've got a latch, and as soon as I stop that sway, I'm going to have a free swinging gate. It's going to be beautiful. Really, really looking good. I'm really happy about this. Well, everybody, there you have it. Do it yourself, pallet wood picket fence with gate. Beautiful. Well, good night, everybody. That's it. Time to clean up for the night.